Good evening, beautiful people. Thank you for coming back to my channel, Rocky Trader. So let's have a look what Bank Nifty did today. Before I start, I really apologize for not posting a video this weekend regarding our trades for today. Uh, been traveling for a few days and I would continue traveling for another 4 5 days at least. So it gets a little difficult to find network wherever I'm going. In spite of that, this morning I found a little network, a little bit of network, and I did post a few tweets on Twitter. I hope few of you have read, and I hope it helped you guys. All right, so let's get back to business. So this is the chart for the 13th of May. So for my hypothesis, I straight away would mark the high of the 13th and the low of 13th. All right, so these are my first levels that I mark on the chart for intraday purpose. Then what I generally do is that I mark the high volume nodes of that day. So the day in concern is 13th. So for the 13th of May, these are two areas that you can see marked in the red rectangle. Yeah, these are the high volume nodes for the day. You can see it over here. High volume node here and one high volume node here. So these are my levels for 16th, and I would generally wait for price to come and touch these levels and see how they react. Now, when I say react, basically I'm trying to say is that I would like to see how buyers and sellers react to those levels. You know, whether buyers are coming in, whether sellers are coming in, or whether there's just things being neutral at that point in time. So I would develop my bias whenever prices come to my levels that I've marked. All right. So let's see what happened today. Market opened right here above two levels, but immediately came down big time. So while it was coming down and it crossed this level of mine, I thought, okay, if it closes below this low, yesterday's low, I'm expecting price to go further down. And if I see sellers, big sellers over here, and the price goes below this level of yesterday's low, I would get into a sell trade straight away without asking questions. But what actually happened is that price came down, broke this level, broke yesterday's low too, if I'm not wrong, for a while, and but immediately it got bought into, and price was pushed back up, and it came and settled down over here at this level. So this basically was telling me that there are big buyers sitting down over here and who are just swallowing up all the sell orders. They're just not allowing the price to come down. So now my bias has leaned towards the buy side. All right, but this was not enough for me to get into a buy trade. Reason being, I'll just show you. Let's get into the order flow chart. See, this is the first candle for the day. As you can see, price started over here at around 33,300 levels. It opened over here, came crashing down, went all the way to 33. What is it here? 33,300 levels, but couldn't sustain. It was just swallowed. All the sell orders were swallowed. The price was pushed back over here, and it came above our these two levels. Now, while doing that, you can see over here, you can see big buying 22Ks, 21Ks, 13Ks. All right, but at the same time, I can see 41Ks, 38Ks over here. Okay, so buyers have come in. Buyers have come in, but uh, it's not a candle that I would straight away get into a buy trade. So I waited for the next candle. Next candle being this one. Opened, big candle, opened, closed right on top. Correct. At the same time, it gave me a delta of 46.6, as you guys can see over here. Okay, a max delta of 59.3 and a delta of 46.6. So hardly any reduction in positive delta. All right. Plus, I could see here four stacked buy. Okay, aggressive buyers have come in over here, and I got stack momentum over here. So that gave me the go ahead, go and get into a buy trade. That is when I got into a buy trade. Generally, what I do is that I when price gets rejected from previous day's low, all right, I generally wait for the I get into the trade and I wait for the previous day high to be hit. But over here, as you can see, we had already marked this position over here. All right, this you can see a solid amount of volume has been traded at this price of 33,800. Okay, so this is a good level to take profits, because it's going to find it really difficult to break this and go. And if it does break this and go, this level is going to be easily broken. We will still get another trade to get into, and get into the buy side if this level is broken. So I got into this trade at around 33,400 ish, rode it all the way till this level 33,800. So got around 370, 380 points, as far as I remember, and I logged out. I sold it squared off on my position and I sat low. Now, if someone who had missed this ride in the morning, all right, and had marked these levels, who missed this, the first 15, 20 minutes of the trade, missed this jump over here, joined it, let's say at around 940-ish, while the market was over here. This was an area, if price would come till here, because see, we are 940, we don't know if the price is going to come till here. Someone who just logged into the market at 940, price is already here, so he missed this upturn. There was no need for him to get into a buy trade, because the next level mark for us is over here. What he could have done is that he could have waited for price to come over here and see how price reacted at this level, whether there were buyers coming in, whether there were sellers coming in. Now this is the candle at 1040. Now 1040, if you look at the 1040 order flow chart, where is 1040, 1040, 1040, my bad. This is 1040, right? Yeah. Look at the 1040 order flow chart. Price came up to our level of 33,800-ish, came up and immediately got rejected. Can you see this candle over here? This one? Can you see the long wick? And can you see this 67,000K? Alright? These are trapped buyers, guys who tried to push the retail investor who came into the market at around 940, 950. Okay, he saw the market coming up. He saw this dip over here and again climbing up. He saw it breaking this level. How generally we do, like let's the market come on top, take a dip, mark those levels, and if you see the market crossing those levels, get it right. That's exactly this poor fellow did. He saw the market come on top, take a dip, climb up, cross these levels. The poor fellow got into a buy here, exactly here. The retail trader got into buy here. You can see minus 67. These are trapped buyers. Okay, and this level was heavily sold. Why? As I told you, this level over here of 33,800, we can see a huge volume, huge volume, huge volume over here. You understand? So this level market was sold into. See on 13 what happened. As soon as it crosses level, it came crashing down to a huge seller sitting over here. So all one had to do is see how price reacted to this level. All right. Now, if price would have crossed this level with good volume, the close somewhere over here, today it would have rallied upwards, would have gone upwards. It could have gone and tried touch this level of 34,400. Easy. If this was taken out with good volumes, there was potential for it to go all the way till here. If not there, potential at least till 34, 200 levels. Easy. Alright, another 300, 400 points. But that didn't happen. As you can see, price got rejected here, 1040. 1040, yeah, got rejected minus 67. So if I was someone who missed the morning trade, I would wait for price to reach and see how it reacted. And when I would have seen this, a stack selling happening, 67 Ks, trapped buyers over here a huge amount, I would have taken a shot as soon as this particular level was broken and this candle's high, just maybe 5 points above the high, I would put as my stop loss. And see what happened. Price came here, got rejected in this candle, came down. What is this level? Let's say this is 30, 33, 740 levels. It came all the way, let's say even till 33, 440 levels. That's what? Nearly 280, 300 points. What else you want in a day in Bank Nifty? Alright? And then again, it took support somewhere around this level. As you can see, there's a intraday high volume node over here, and it took support at this level, again climbed up to our mark levels over here, again got rejected. Alright, well, it didn't touch our levels exactly, but then again, as you can see, you have long upper wick, so it's a good sign of rejection, and it came crashing down again. So for tomorrow, what we can do is that we need to mark our levels for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, I would say, since this is a high volume node for 16th, I would mark this as an important level for me. I would mark this another important level for me, because from here again price climbed up for today. All right. So these are my levels for tomorrow, and this is today's high, and this is today's low. Okay. So I would see how price would react to these four levels. For me, this would be important. And another level that I think that I can look at for the time being is this level over here. You can see some volumes creeping up here too. Okay, so these are levels that I would look at for tomorrow. One thing to notice is that today price traded more or less within yesterday's range. Okay, so if we see a breakout, either breaking this, breaking this, you can keep yesterday's high also and yesterday's low as targets or as levels to look out at. Price can get a rejection from there, from here, possibly. Okay, but the levels of 16 are the most important for me. I would keep an eye on the levels, the high of 13 and the low of 13. But for me, level of 16, that is level of today that I've just drawn, are important for me, and I would see how price would react to those levels. Okay, this, yeah, these would be my levels for tomorrow. So I hope you guys mark it. I hope you guys understand why I'm marking those levels and how I come to a conclusion whether I need to get into a buy or a sell trade. All right. So you guys have a look. If you have any doubts, get back to me, and we can take it from there. Happy trading. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter if there's anything new that I see coming up on the charts. All right. Cheers, guys. Take it easy. Trading is not tough. We as traders make it tough. It's not that difficult. Keep it simple. Don't smudge your charts off, and you should do great. All right. Cheers, guys.